We're here with Toby and Sophy from Wheeler Street.
Hello.
Hello. Your CD is very rooted in tradition, but it's also quite progressive and fresh. How did that come about?
I suppose it's the time we've spent playing other sorts of music, and then very recently coming into the folk world, I suppose. I mean, I was a blues guitarist for a long time, and Pete was a rock, heavy metal guitarist, and we all came together and really got into folk music at the same time, and just all the influences prior to that.
Just seven completely different people. Really.
Yeah.
We bundled into one.
So, what was it that got you into folk music?
For me, I grew up with it. My parents were in a folk band from the year I was born for about 10 years, and I sort of followed them around a bit, like watching my mummy sing and all this stuff, and just sort of got into it from that, but never went further than what she knew about it, so I was sort of stuck with the whole like Steel Span and Fairfort and all the like that sort of stuff, and never really got into the recent thing until I bumped into this lad here.
But
Introduced me.
Yeah, I wasn't into it. I knew nothing about it for a long time, and then all of a sudden I think probably Kate Rusby was the first thing I heard. And actually no, Coot Boys and Simpson I heard on Lake Junction one night, and I thought, oh, I like that. And just from then, I suppose, just constantly hearing more things, and then eventually going to Cambridge Folk Festival with my dad, and then taking the rest of the guys along the next year, and just carried on from that.
Cool.
I suppose yesterday in the car we listened to a Scottish duo, Chris Draver and Eamon Coyne. I think that's an excellent album. But then we also listened to a band called Does It Offend You Yeah? Very, very different. And
we listened to Ray Charles,
the Beatles. But I mean, we do listen to everything.
As long as it's good.
Well, I play with my dad all the time. My dad's a professional musician, but in sort of pubs and clubs around the country, and I've done that with him, and I think it's more just a hobby, so you do it when you do it, don't you?
A lot of our friends play and stuff and have little setups in their own houses, so we just go around and wash and random stuff out every now and then. It's nice to do something different.
Are you named after the street in Maidstone?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, the Greyhound, which is now unfortunately shut down.
It's all boxed up.
Yeah, it's very sad. That was the pub we used to go and do our local sing around in. We'd sing songs and play tunes. Just
we had our first ever gig there, so
yeah. So I mean, we did have a different name, but we thought we'd better change it because it was a bit silly. Really. The Stump Nugget Band. It came about. We cut down a tree in my garden. The Stump Nugget Band. But yeah, we thought we'd change it, and we thought that was quite. We liked the ring of it, and it was close to us.
Yeah.
Made sense, yeah.
You got the whole of English traditional music to draw from. How do you choose which songs to become Wheeler Street?
There's a problem sometimes. Like we all sort of go away and do our own little thing, like to find different tunes and different songs. But sometimes it's harder because there is so much. It's just which one to pick, and then I'll have that one. And damn, that's recently been done. Like it's just because it's got a different time to it. And it's quite hard to find stuff that hasn't been done over and over again, or that I don't know. We just pick random stuff.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, and sometimes we do it.
Based on the story.
We write this thing out, and we're like, yeah, we like it, and then it's finished. Oh, don't like it. Let's not do that.
Yeah, we do that quite a lot.
Yeah, having 7 people in the band we find it quite hard sometimes to get things together really sharpish.
Yeah,
but I mean, we just want to keep getting new stuff because we'll get bored.
And what was working with Jim Moray like on the recording of the album?
It was good. A bit different to I think what any of us expected, like because he was quite close to our age really, and he's done it for a long time and sort of from a different side of things to us, and I think it was very much laid back, and he didn't seem to be worried about anything. Like if we did something a bit wrong, it was, oh, it's okay. And we'd all go, no, I've got to do it loads of times. No, it's fine. Oh, are you sure? It was a bit weird, but it was a good laugh.
And yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Got close to it.
What are your plans the rest of the year?
Well, festivals during the summer,
Where are you playing?
So far we know we've got Sidmouth, Warwick, there's a local thing in Canterbury,
concert.
a concert in the park, another local thing in Telham near Battle and Hastings, the Black Horse Festival, and Jim's playing there as well. And then just writing more material. We might be doing a schools tour in the autumn.
Yeah,
That's
like a
interesting.
week
Going around
school.
schools.
Bringing the folk music back to the young people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, me and Pete both work in schools, so it's sort of there.